Okay, so it's 9:29, well 9:30. So you will have 30 minutes to do your roller set. If once the timer goes off and you are still not done, you have time to complete it. I'll just write the time that you're finished. For the thermals, you guys will have 45 minutes. If you go over that, same thing. I'll just write the time that you guys finish. And the way that I'll mark you guys' time is when you bring your head up to me when I check it, okay? Oh, so 10:15. Time to go. Yep, so 10:15 for thermals and 10 o'clock for the, yeah. I need to wake up. Shoot. You can start now or not yet? Yes, you can start. Sorry, y'all. Hello, everybody. Oops. Can you tell what today is? It's Valentine's Day. So, of course, I gave a test to my students on Valentine's Day. Doesn't that suck? Not really, because they all did pretty decent. And we always give opportunities if they are not okay with their grades for them to retest like the following week. And then for their practical, they get to redo it like once a month, I believe. But y'all, today was one of them days that was a little trying for me as an instructor, especially like a beginner instructor. So basically today, first of all, one thing that I do want to say is, as a person, dang, I'm walking the wrong way. I'm trying to walk to work because I don't work too far from where I work at. Well, job A is not too far from job B. But anyway, so as a person, I like to be well organized. Like, I like to know where everything is. If I don't, it kind of stresses me out. I don't know if anybody else is like that. So like today, I'm like, oh my gosh, I was adding on so much time to handing out everything and passing things out because I didn't know where stuff was, or I had to stop and be like, oh man, I didn't print off enough copies, or I don't know where this is, so let me go run and get that. Or because like in my head, I swear I thought I had it all planned out, like, okay, well, I'm gonna grade this test while they take the second test and then give them back their scores all at one time. And it did not happen like that, and I was so frustrated with myself. But again, I have to remind myself that perfection isn't made overnight. It's something that's continually done every day until you get it right. So I'm sure that by next week, when I have to give them another test, I'm gonna have it all together. And you know what the sad part is, y'all? I was there so early, it wasn't even no reason for me not to know if I had everything. Well, actually, it kind of was, because I didn't know everything that I needed to have. But you know what? That's another mental note too, is to make sure that I ask whoever is responsible for giving me the piece of paper to make sure that I have everything that they need so that I could be set up. Because, like, I get there at 9, they get there before 9:30, so that's 30 minutes that I could have got myself together and I didn't. But anyway, nonetheless, I'm on my way to work. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Remember, even if you ain't got nobody, you got yourself, girl. See you later. Happy Monday. I think today is President's Day. I can't remember, but ooh, my skin looks so nice. Anyway, so today is Monday. I don't have to go to school/work today, because the students only go to school Tuesday through Saturday, and I only work Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Anyway, so today I got to get my taxes done, and I'm going to be going over the finger waving chapter so that I can be able to have something to talk about and to reference while I'm teaching them their practical skills, because I am the practical teacher. I don't teach theory, but I still kind of throw some theory in there anyways. And I need to brushing up because, y'all, my finger waves are TRASH, trash. Wait a minute, can you believe I had to think about how to spell trash? Anyway, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to look up some team building exercises because I want the ladies to understand what it means to network and to be a group and to pour into everyone and to not separate, because I'm starting to see that they are separating. So, which, of course, it's life. Sometimes you just kind of cling to people that you have things in common with, but I don't necessarily want them to do that. And if they do, like, don't do it all the time. Like, not get used to just working with so-and-so or being with so-and-so. Like, be open to working, because when you get into the industry, you're not going to always work with the people that you want to work with. Sometimes you and your friend might work at two different salons, so you have to learn how to make new friends. You have to learn how to, be open to being friendly. You never know. A lot of times your resources are in the most unlikely of sources. But so I am going to be looking at that, because that's something that I do want to implement with the ladies every for the first 10 minutes of every class with me. But the train stopped, so I got to go. So I'll see y'all later, okay? I wanted to do the team building exercise because in this industry, it's all about networking, all about working together. It's all about building friendships, whether the friendship lasts for 12 months while y'all in school, 6 months while y'all working together, or maybe a day. But a lot of the work that you'll ever get is always going to be based on referral, whether it's a colleague that's referring you, or it's your friend, your cousin, your ex, whatever. Some of the referrals that I get is from a colleague that I used to work with, whether I was volunteering with them or whether I worked with them in some other capacity at a salon or whatever, because I've worked in a lot of salons. I think I've worked in a new salon each year I've been licensed. So the salon I've been at the longest was Ulta, which would be 2 years in April. Anyway, long story, another story. But so even like when people ask me for certain things that I know I don't do, or I don't do them well, I don't feel comfortable charging them for it, so I refer them out. I got a majority of my colleagues do weave, like majority of them. I think I'm the only one out of everybody that don't do weave. I don't know how to do them. I tried to learn. Nobody wanted to teach me, so I just push them out. I'm like, I got about 5 people all the time that I can call them like, hey, can you take this person? What's the prices? Whatever. So I wanted you guys to kind of get familiar with one another, because you can learn from each other just like I can learn from y'all. Like, I might see y'all do something and I'm like, oh, show me that. Or you might see something that I do that you want me to do more of, so that you can learn. So team building is everything, and remember, attitude is everything also, because sometimes the friends you might make here, y'all might not ever get a chance to work with each other again. Like, I've met some beautiful people that I wish I could just take them at every salon I went to, and there's some I wish I could just throw in the trash. So, that being said, we are going to be talking about finger waving, ridge curls, and pin curls. Oh, we're going to get into that. Are you ready? Ain't nobody using that. Well, no, actually, that's why I said it goes back to when you start waving, you want to have the ideal style in mind. So if they want to pull the waves out later, you don't want to use something like that that'll give you a hard hold. Oh, yeah. If you're trying to pull the waves out, you want to use like a wrapping lotion, like Nairobi or Design Essentials. That's a really soft hold to where you can go back in and curl it again. But if you want something that's like Missy Elliott's Superfly back in the day, I don't know if y'all old enough for that, but her waves just stay, and they use gel, because gel will give you a harder hold. But yeah, people still use it. I saw a lady in the dollar store that had the most beautiful waves on the side with the curls in the middle. And I said, yeah, they have to use something, because them waves ain't going nowhere.
These are the notes that I put on the board. I do try to keep as many notes on the board throughout the classroom, even though I am a hands-on teacher.
Okay, guys, so today was the end of my work day. I didn't get to work yesterday because they had a quote-unquote snow day. There was no snow out here, or no ice, but whatever. Today I taught them about finger waves and bridge curls and skip waves and things like that. Today was kind of interesting because I had to work with another instructor, and I don't know if y'all have these same problems too, but like working with someone else is very difficult, because they have their way of doing something and you have yours. And for me, I don't necessarily have a way. I'm still trying to learn a lot of things about the school. I'm still trying to learn things about my position and how I kind of want to approach things. And it's just like, it's difficult. I don't know, because like one thing too that I've noticed is when you get your instructor's license at one place and then you go teach at another place, it's different. And there's different rules, there's different guidelines, the way they list things, what they teach their students, how they teach their students is totally different. So I'm trying to get used to that too. And I'm kind of like one of those kind of people where if I don't know how to do something, then I'm going to just go and get somebody who do know how to do it, and I'm going to just learn with the students, kind of like finger waving. I'm not a good finger waver. I need to practice more, which I do plan to, but I told them, I was like, look, I'm not good at finger waving, so we learning together. But overall, today was just one of them days, to be honest. Like I said, when you work with somebody else, I think it's imperative to try to leave opening for your other instructor to help, and sometimes people don't mean no harm by it, and I'm not saying that the instructor meant any harm by it, because she didn't, but it's just like sometimes when you're so used to doing something by yourself, you don't know how to create an opening for someone to be able to do what they're trying to do. And I think that's the thing, like, just give me an opening. I don't know. And then another thing, lastly, because I'm in this vlog, but lastly, I feel like I gotta get better control over the class, because I felt like when I was ready to have class, there were students that wasn't in that classroom in there talking to students that was in a classroom and being very disruptive. And I did a team member exercise to kind of build with them, and I'm just like, y'all disrespectful because y'all loud and playing as if you don't hear nobody talking. So I am gonna have to find a way to nip that in the bud. But anyway, my next day to go to work will be Saturday, so maybe I'll squeeze that in this vlog. I don't know. We'll see. Bye, y'all.